And then the others were my apologizing. Although Bill, who's running the camera there, was kind enough to say, "No, Russ, I thought you did pretty good." So maybe I'm a little tough on myself sometimes, but I felt like I needed to be more patient, more tolerant. I needed to listen a little better. Really, that was that. And so now it's take the action, change my behavior that day. And that's why as we got through, I excused myself and said, "I'm going to leave for a few hours, and I want you all to, work through this because everybody in that project needs to own it, not have me micromanage it." So what I'm real good at is building a good team, getting it going and get out of their way and managed by the P&L.
Okay.
On the business side.
What's one parting thought that we haven't shared yet about the book that might be insightful for someone to know, to go not only pick it up, but to share with their customers, to share with their employees, to share with their nonprofits so they can have a more productive, happier, stress-free life?
Well, I've talked a lot. You've read through the manuscript. Now, the book will be out September 23rd, released by Hay House. And here's an ode to the book. I've written a Simon Schuster bestseller, a Doubleday, and a Dearborn, not to brag, but some of them selling for 20 years still. And those are 18-month to 2-year deals. I called you, actually, if you remember, and I said, I got this manuscript. It wasn't even supposed to be a book. Got any ideas? You told me, I think you should call Ree Tracy over there at Hay House. I knew a little bit about Hay House, but they have a big deal on their website that says, "We don't take unsolicited manuscripts." So I'm thinking, I didn't want to wait 18 months to 2 years. I didn't need a publisher. I could do it myself. But I didn't necessarily have credibility in this genre, and so I thought it would be better. I called him. He took my call. And I explained to him a 100,000-word manuscript. It wasn't edited. There's no forward. There's no chapter titles. And he was very patient, nice, and he said, "Send it to me." I said, "Really?" Within 3 days, he called me back and said, "We want this book." He said, "This book is a game changer. We want it." And here it is 7 or 8 months later, and it will. Now that's fast in conventional publishing. It's a 2-year deal. This is the 7-8 months. This book will be out September the 23rd. And there's a whole community and a brand behind it. It's not just a book, but this will start your thinking, I'll tell you that.
So in my saying tradition, one of the things I've always done at our events, and I've always done this with interviews, so for those who are listening and getting value and enjoying the interview,
right,
what could they do to support you? What's most important to you now, and how can someone who might be watching this help you?
Okay. Well, the other books that I've written, Larry, the 3 other books, I never wrote them because I thought I was a great author or to make the money in the books. I had already had a big training company that was generating hundreds of millions, at that time, 70, 80 million, 100 million, and I wrote the books. So the books were really for credibility. I didn't write them to make money. So it was an easy one. I had 60,000 people a month going through training events, so, drove it. This is the first time I've ever come out with the book first as a lead generator. And you know what? It's not my natural template. It's not my instincts. But everything I'm doing right now with Inner Voice is totally the opposite of what I did as a warrior. And it's smooth, it's peaceful, it's seamless. And so what I need now is people to say, "Hey, let me have this book," or get on our website and take and read the book. I've had some of our high-level customers and friends say, I've asked them to send them out to people they know, and they said, they're too busy. They're not even, they can't read. They might read the forward. And to date, I must have dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens. Every one of them, once they read the forward and the introduction, read the whole book.
Well, I know yesterday, I know Kevin Harrington had called and left you a very nice voicemail about how he is so excited to be part of the book and how he's read it and how it's really impacted.
You've actually written a forward to
it.
So no, it's a game changer. It's for anybody but high-level player. Somebody who is, am I doing enough? Am I on the right track? Am I on my purpose? Is it the right thing? As long as you're not selling yourself on your own BS, your own PR, then I think this will be game changer. Really, really helpful.
Where do you want people to go? Is it what's the best place to to find the book to go? What's first of all, the website for this book is what?
Innervoice.com.
So just innervoice.com.
Yeah.
You can find it at finer bookstores, to Amazon, to Barnes and Noble, and
23rd of September it'll be out. You can pre-order on Amazon, Books a Million, Barnes and Noble, all that right now. Is that right, Bill? Is that how we do it? Okay.
So this is Larry Benet. Hope you enjoyed this interview, and I look forward to connecting with you again. May you connect and grow rich.
Bye, everybody. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.